Hi there and welcome to my channel and welcome to my local woods. I'm up at a place called Ravens Mountain, and I'm going to talk a little bit about those people who are already dead. And it's a quote here. I'm going to read a quote from this book, an excellent book, Single-Handed Sailing. And I've read it many times. Now, it's not going to be about sailing, but here's the quote. All-Star veteran Bill Wallace had this to say: "The world is full of guys who mow the lawn and watch TV. They're dead and don't even know it. I think that's terrible." Yeah. So this video is going to be about adventure, or I guess making the most out of your life. We have been given the gift of a life, you could say, and it's a beautiful thing, and the world is a beautiful place. We don't know how long we're going to live. Nobody knows. So we should make the most out of every day. In archery, someone told me once something very wise. He said, you should make the most out of every arrow. Actually, I think he said, make every arrow count, so that you put all of your effort, your concentration and everything into every arrow. And that's how we should treat life, or rather our days. I remember when I was a little kid, I wanted to be an adventurer, and I've always been very fond of hiking, going camping in the woods, sailing. And that's adventure to me. It might be different for you, but we should make every day count. We shouldn't waste this life. So what I'm seeing is that, and you know, may I say that I think this is getting worse. I see people who are wasting their lives. They come home from work and they watch TV and that's it, you know. Or they play these computer games all day. I'm not saying that you should never do any of those things. It's just that life should be more than that. Memento mori. That's what the ancient Romans said, and they said that to remind themselves that death comes to us all. It's a very gloomy thing to think about, but it's true. And we shouldn't waste our lives on being bitter, resentful, hating. Well, hate. Well, hate is actually a very natural emotion, but we shouldn't waste our lives being consumed by negative stuff, you know. And as I've said before, we have been through this, you know, the COVID thing, and now war in Ukraine and all that, you know. It's very easy to become consumed by all that negativity, and you tend to forget that you've been given this life and it's up to you to make the most out of it. Memento mori. I think we should all, in a sense, be adventurers in this life. We should do those things, you know, that we always wanted to do. For instance, have you wanted to learn a new language? Well, do it, you know. Have you wanted to start a new hobby, whatever that may be, well, what's stopping you? A lot of people have gotten into this mindset of negativity. They've gotten into this mindset of that. I see in the comments sometimes people are writing, what's the point? What's the point? Because of this or that, you know. Well, I think that's a horrible attitude to have. Yeah, things can be difficult, but it shouldn't stop you. So I guess that's my very simple message. And I think we need to be reminded about this from time to time. You know, life is beautiful and this world is a beautiful place. And I've said it before and I think it's true. So rather than being, you know, stuck in all that negativity, you know, get out there and be that adventurer that I'm sure you wanted to be when you were a child. So, yeah, I think that's my message and my video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching and listening.